Salman refuses to work with Katrina. Fawad Khan takes on Anil Kapoor's Lakan. Ranbir asks his parents to not embarrass him on social media. KRK abuses Anushka's NH10. Hey guys, I'm Mia and I'm here to brighten your week with another cool episode of 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE.
Remakes have been the flavor of the season and Karan Johar just had to jump on the bandwagon. Karan, along with Rohit Shetty, is now ready with the casting of his version of Subash Guy's Ram Lakan. The original cast of this iconic film included Jackie Shroff, Anil Kapoor, Dimple Kapadia, and Madhuri Dixit. So are you ready to hear who has been cast? Are you sitting down for this? Okay, guys, brace yourselves. Buzz is that for Ram, Siddharth Malhotra has been zeroed down on, and for Lakan, it's Fawad Khan. That's right. Karan picked his Student of the Year protege to take on the role of Inspector Ram, and haughty Fawad to play the street-smart Lakan. Now, Siddharth is an obvious choice since Karan has worked with him before, and he seems to have a brooding yet calm quality about him. It's the dapper Fawad that's come as quite the shocker. A day after Fawad won the Filmfare Trophy for Best Debut for Khoobsurat, he met with Karan. That's when Karan offered him a cameo in A Dil Hai Mushkil. But looks like Karan was so impressed with Fawad that he offered him the role of Lakan as well. The story does not end here. Siddharth and Fawad might also be seen in Shakun Batra's film to be made under Karan's banner, Dharma Productions. That's a double whammy for the two cool guys. Now that we've spoken about the film's heroes, let's talk about the heroines. To play Madhuri's role of Lakan's love interest, Karan has turned to another one of his proteges, Alia Bhatt. Filling in Madhuri's able shoes won't be an easy task. Mahesh Bhatt's daughter has her work cut out. Reports also suggest that Jacqueline Fernandez is being considered to play Dimple Kapadia's role. If this cast comes together, it will be quite an interesting watch. The guys who did miss out on being a part of this epic remake are Ranbir Kapoor as Ram and Ranveer Singh as Lakan. Has Karan Johar made the right choices in Siddharth and Fawad? Only time will tell. But looks like Ranbir and Ranveer are not the only actors who had to deal with being overlooked for a role. Katrina Kaif is also facing this problem. So when Salman Khan gives an order, it has to be followed and there are no two ways about it. He's the Bhai of Bollywood and can shoot up box office numbers like few other stars. So when he says something, you listen. Even a big production house like Yash Raj Films will have to bow down to Salman's demands. After all, he's given them one of their biggest hits, Kabir Khan's Ekta Tiger. And what exactly was Salman's demand? He clearly told YRF that he will not work with Katrina Kaif. Katrina was being considered to play his leading lady in Sultan, produced by YRF. He then went on to suggest Deepika Padukone's name. This is not the first time that Salman has refused to work with his ex Katrina. He had asked Bajrangi Bhaijaan director Kabir Khan to not cast her in the film. Instead, Salman recommended his friend Kareena Kapoor. Now, Katrina and Kabir are good friends, having worked on New York and Ekta Tiger, but our guess is that when Salman says no, it's no. Salman's refusal to work with Katrina comes as a surprise because they have been more than cordial in the past. Katrina played an integral role in Salman's sister Arpita's wedding. Recently, Katrina even said that Salman has been an important part of her life and career. Not to mention that people have liked their on-screen pairing. But Katrina's loss is Deepika's gain. Salman wants her as his heroine for Sultan and Shudi as well, it seems. Deepika could not be a part of Karan Johar's Shudi since her dates clashed with Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Bajirao Mastani. That, however, is not happening anymore, which means her dream of working with Salman might actually come true. And not in one film, but two films. Should she be thanking Katrina for that? So Salman might not want to face Katrina, but for Ranbir Kapoor, it's all about his lady love. This Bollywood pair has been the talk of the town since like forever. Their relationship has constantly been under media scrutiny. In the past, there were rumors about them getting secretly engaged and even married. And these rumors just refuse to die down. Now, we really don't know when they plan on getting married, but what we do know is that Ranbir is very unhappy about the way his mother, Neetu, has been behaving on social media. We know that Neetu has not really approved of her son's relationship with Katrina, but should she make it this obvious? On the occasion of Holi, Neetu decided to send out wishes through her Instagram account. And how did she do that? By simply uploading a picture of Ranbir and his ex-girlfriend Deepika from the song Balam Pichkari from Ye Jawani Hey Diwani. How very subtle, not. Now that was a major faux pas. It seems that Ranbir was unhappy with Neetu's post. He requested his parents to not post anything that would get people talking about his personal life. But this is not the first time that Neetu has embarrassed Ranbir on social media. Neetu posted a family picture taken at a private party. Nothing out of the ordinary when you look at it, right? Now, if you zoom out a little, you'll see that Mummy Dearest has neatly cropped Katrina out of the frame. Ouch. And how do we know this? Well, soon after Neetu shared the photo, the same photograph was seen on Twitter with Katrina in it. Well, no wonder Ranbir is quite unhappy with his parents' social media interference. Already, the poor guy is quite done with the media asking him questions only about his personal life. Recently, he even walked out of an event when the media probed him about Katrina.
देखिए आपने बोला कि आपने अभी तक डिसाइड नहीं किया आप शादी कब करेंगे बट कटरीना कहीं ना कहीं कपूर सर ने यूज कर रही है और उन्होंने व्हाट्सएप पे ग्रुप भी बनाया है और जिसमें आपकी फैमिली है
Thank you so much. Book releases on 2nd April.
प्लीज जवाब दीजिए
Even in the past, when he was asked about his personal life, he was not happy talking about it.
Like I said, सबकी life उनकी life होती है. बहुत कुछ लिखा जाता है आपके बारे में. पहले जब I used to speak about my relationship, that became the talking point of my life. मैं actor हूँ. I'm starting my career अभी 7 साल हो गए. So I would really like, when I come to press conferences like that, you'll ask me about Bombay Velvet. You ask me about am I over the pressure of failure. But जब ऐसे questions बार-बार आते थे, you feel कि यार this has become your life.
So I feel really bad, मेरी life has become like a reality show.
This is clearly taking a toll on his professional life as well. How? Well, to avoid any questions about his personal life, Ranbir has taken a decision that has left us all shocked. His mega-budget film Bombay Velvet, after a prolonged delay, is finally set to release on the 15th of May. But here comes the shocker. In order to avoid any media queries about his personal life, Ranbir has made it clear to the makers Fox Star Studios and Phantom Films that he will give most of the press conferences a miss. He will only give interviews to a select few and will not answer any personal questions. Seriously, Ranbir, after putting in so much, you don't want to promote your film? As the film's lead, how can you not be there to market it? Especially at a time when crores are spent on film promotions and other actors go all out to promote their movies. I really wonder how director Anurag Kashyap will react to Ranbir's decision. Will he understand Ranbir's situation, or will he expect him to face the media and not compromise on anything for the film? I guess we'll just have to wait and watch. Coming up, Sushant Singh Rajput talks exclusively to 9XE The Show. Is the mystery girl with Shahid his girlfriend, Mira Rajput? Welcome back. You've joined us on 9XE The Show. So one of the most awaited films of the year, Detective Byomkesh Bakshi, is finally set to release. And did you guys know that Sushant Singh Rajput, who plays Byomkesh Bakshi, deliberately did not watch any TV show or film on Byomkesh Bakshi? Strange, isn't it? Well, that's what he told 9XE The Show when we successfully stole him for an exclusive chat. He spilled the beans about the film, his role, and also gave us some interesting insight into getting his dream job at Yash Raj Films. Check out the interview.
So remember I was shooting for शुद्ध देसी और उस समय मुझे कॉल आया कि मुझे आदि सर से मिलना है और फिर मुझे पता चला कि एक बहुत नई चीज़ हो रही है जब डायरेक्टर जो हैं वो दिवाकर बैनर्जी होंगे और जो स्टूडियो है वो YRF होगा, तो ये थॉट ही बहुत एक्साइटिंग था मेरे लिए. And then when I got to know that okay, this is the character that I'm supposed to play and has been played, I think I'm some 74th or 75th if you think about theatre, TV and films. तो सबको मिला के मैं कुछ 70 के ऊपर ब्योमकेश हूँ. तो एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी कि जिनको पता है वो उनको लेट डाउन ना किया जाए और जिनको नहीं पता है उनको सबसे अच्छी तरीके से बताया जाए कि ब्योमकेश बख्शी है कौन. दिवाकर ने मुझसे कहा कि जब ये फिल्म करेंगे तो इससे पहले तुम जब जो भी रिसर्च करोगे या होमवर्क करोगे उसमें कोई ना तो फिल्म देखो ना टीवी सीरीज़ देखो, सिर्फ स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ो और शरद इंदु की जितनी भी स्टोरीज है इफ यू वांट टू वो पढ़ो. दिवाकर इतने सुलझे हुए और इतने इंटेलिजेंट फिल्म मेकर हैं कि वो आपको कभी नहीं बताते कि क्या करो. उनको एग्जैक्टली पता है लेकिन वो आपको बताते हैं कि क्या नहीं करो. तो आप इम्प्रोवाइज़ करते रहते हैं, आप रिसर्च करके अपने ऑप्शंस लेके आते हैं कि ये सारी चीज़ें मुझे लगता है कि सही है. आप इम्प्रोवाइज़ करते हैं और वो आपको सिर्फ इस बारे में गाइड करते हैं कि ये मत सोचो, ये मत करो. तो अल्टीमेटली क्या होता है कि वो एक पेरीमीटर बन जाता है और उसके ये मत करो, ये मत करो, ये मत करो, उसके अंदर आप जो लेके आते हैं वो बहुत ही ऑनेस्ट होता है. सेम में कोई किसी से मैं क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहा हूँ और वो पूछताछ के दौरान ही डाइज. तो मैंने पहले ही से अपने दिमाग में बहुत सारे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट सोच रखे थे कि अच्छा मैं एंगर है, डेस्परेशन है और ये सारी चीज़ें जिसको मैं प्रोसेस करूँगा. और मैंने टेक दिया और वो ओके हो गया 5 मिनट में. फिर दिवाकर ने मुझे बुलाया और उन्होंने बोला कि यार ओके टेक है लेकिन मेरे पास 20 मिनट और हैं यार इस शॉट के लिए, तो चलो कुछ करते हैं. तो मैंने बोला और क्या कर सकते हैं. तो उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि क्या तुमने कभी देखा है किसी को मरते हुए. मैंने कहा नहीं, या तो मरने के पहले देखा या तो मरने के बाद देखा है, मरते हुए कभी नहीं देखा. तो ही आस्क्ड मी व्हाट इज़ वन थिंग दैट यू विल फील इफ़ यू आर हैविंग अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विद समबडी एंड ही और शी डाइज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. तो मैंने बहुत सोचा, मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. एंड देन आफ्टर लाइक 10 मिनट्स ही टोल्ड मी दैट यू विल बी फैसिनेटेड. आप एज अ कैरेक्टर उस समय जो भी फील करना चाहते हैं आप फील करो. आप गुस्सा हो अपने आप से, आप डेस्परेट हो आंसर के लिए, लेकिन द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट विल कम टू यू इज़ fascination because you have never seen something like this happen before you. और वो छोटा सा thought, there was a completely different take because of that. बचपन में जब मैं इंजीनियर बनने की सोच रहा था तो भी जब भी YRF की फिल्म आती थी और मैं फिल्म देखता था और ऐसे स्टारिंग लिखा हुआ आता था तो मुझे लगता था यार कितना अच्छा लगेगा ये स्टारिंग सुशांत सिंह राजपूत हो. तो उसके बाद एक और स्टेप हुआ जब मैं एक बैकग्राउंड डांसर था शामक के साथ. तो मैं YRF आया था किसी अवार्ड फंक्शन में डांस करने के लिए सारे स्टार्स के पीछे और मैं पहली बार YRF आया था. और मुझे अभी तक याद है मैंने ऐसे अपना नाम लिखा गेट पे और मुझे बोला गया कि वहाँ है स्टूडियो, आप वहाँ जाइए. और जब मैं वहाँ चल रहा था विदाउट एनी सेंस ऑफ डेस्टिनी, आई स्टिल रिमेंबर दैट डे व्हेन आई थॉट के यू नो आई विल कम बैक हियर एज एन एक्टर वन डे. ऐसे ही सोचने में क्या था. But now when I drive through the same gate again and again every day is when I realize what exactly has happened, and I feel so proud, and so it's a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. There can be many reasons to come and watch the film. One being it's a YRF film. Two being it's a Diwakar Banerjee's film. Three being it's a Sushant Singh Rajput's film. The fourth being this is I think my best performance up till now. Fifth being you will never see Calcutta in 1940s and Byomkesh Bakshi with such a contemporary and a different point of view.
Well, those really are some pretty strong reasons to watch the film. Hope the movie lives up to all the excitement. And there's something exciting happening in Shahid Kapoor's life as well. Shahid was recently spotted with a mystery girl sitting beside him in a car. The two were photographed at night leaving a gym after a workout in Bandra, Mumbai. Now, could this girl be Mira Rajput, the young woman he's supposed to marry? The moment Shahid realized that they were being photographed, he pulled down the car's flaps near the windshield. 9xe.com even brought you the picture of him in the car while he was protecting the girl in question. The grapevine has it that Mira is in town and Shahid is trying his best to protect her from any kind of media attention. Aw, how cute. And why not? In the past, Shahid's relationships with Bollywood's leading actresses like Katrina Kapoor, Vidya Balan and Priyanka Chopra have got a lot of media coverage. But since this young Delhi girl is not a part of the industry, our guess is that she is not comfortable with all the attention. That's probably why her boyfriend Shahid is keeping her away from the paparazzi. When 9xe The Show texted Shahid asking him if the girl with him was Mira, he did not revert. After meeting while attending the discourses of the same spiritual guru, the two seem to have become very serious about each other. A few episodes ago, 9xe The Show told you that Shahid's father, Pankaj Kapoor, even visited Mira's house in Delhi. Family meetings to secret visits. How far can marriage be for Shahid? Coming up, Lakme Fashion Week star-studded shows. Ronnie and Kajol play at being cordial cousins. And we meet again on 9xe The Show. So it's known that cousins Kajol and Ronnie Mukherjee don't really see eye to eye. They are rarely spotted together at public events and are even known to look right through each other at their family's Durga Puja celebrations. But recently they came together and it's all thanks to designer Sabyasachi. Like you read on 9xe.com a few days ago, at Sabyasachi's Lakme Fashion Week show, Kajol and Ronnie were spotted in the same space, breathing the same air. They sat in the front row among other celebrities, and the cousins were cordial with each other. Of course they would be. A fashion show is hardly the place to sort out a family feud. One of the few times we've seen Kajol and Ronnie together was way back in 2007 on Karan Johar's show, Coffee with Karan. They seemed friendly there, though Ronnie was a little too respectful towards Kajol. But our guess is that Kajol might have wanted this reunion to be delayed for when she was better dressed. They both wore Sabyasachi creations, but Kajol's salwar suit had nothing on Ronnie's offbeat pairing of a sari with cat eye glasses. However, they were not the only famous faces who attended Fashion Week. Here's a look at the star-studded and stylish event. Sabyasachi showcased his summer resort collection, taking inspiration from 70s Bollywood. Apart from Ronnie and Kajol, his famous front row faces included Deepika Padukone, Kalki Koechlin, Sri Devi, and Neha Dhupia. Manish Malhotra closed day one of Fashion Week with a bid to raise awareness against gender violence. Blue and yellow were the dominating colors. Jacqueline Fernandez, Sri Devi, and Kajol attended. Huma Qureshi did too, but could not have picked a worse outfit by Manish. Deepika stunned in a Michael Kors jumpsuit. Hollywood actress Rosario Dawson also attended. Masaba also had her show, which was Instagrammed live. The bright colors of Candy were her inspiration, and Nargis Fakhri seemed to be having the time of her life walking the ramp.
Do the damn thing, do the damn thing. Do the damn thing, do the damn thing. Do the damn thing, do the damn thing. Do the damn thing, do the damn thing.
On the second day, Raghavendra Rathore showcased 3 of his brands in one show. Ritesh Deshmukh walked for him looking sharp in a kurta pajama with a rich vest. His wife Janelia too came out to support him. Shraddha Kapoor walked the ramp for Miss Bennett London in a sparkly dress. Shraddha had great fun with the preppy dress and a jaunty ponytail. It was also interesting to see Vidya Balan walk for Gaurang. Why was she missing from her favorite designer Sabyasachi's show though? On the third day, Shah Rukh Khan's wife Gauri showcased her first collection for Satya Paul. True to the collection's name, a tropical wonder, the looks were perfect holiday wear. Also newlywed Soha Ali Khan walked the ramp for designer Babita M. The other stars who were present on day 3 were Malaika Aurora Khan, Janelia D'Souza, and Kalki. On the 4th day, a serious-looking but a very stylish Arjun Kapoor walked for Kunal Rawal. The gorgeous Isha Gupta was the showstopper at Arpita Mehta's show. She wore a dreamy, flirty gown. Ileana D'Cruz strutted down the ramp in a beautiful pink lehenga by Anushri Reddy. For the grand finale, Anamika Khanna showcased her designs. Her signature shades of ivory and black dominated the color palette in this collection that gave a modern twist to traditional looks. But the one person who dominated the ramp was showstopper Kareena Kapoor. And boy did she look stunning. Kareena strutted down the catwalk with confidence, flair, and style, of course. Coming up, Ansel Elgort opens up about dealing with fame. KRK swears at Anushka's NH10. Welcome back to 9XE The Show. You guys know that along with news from Bollywood, we get you the hottest happenings from the world of Hollywood too. So let's have a look at what Hollywood has in store for us. The young cast of Insurgent has achieved a lot of recognition for their work in the film as well as their roles outside of the Divergent series. At the film's premiere, actor Ansel Elgort spoke about how he deals with being a famous face, especially when that face is on magazine covers.
I pick it up and I buy it and I'm like, isn't he a handsome devil? And the girl at the counter is like, one time I went to one of those like newsstands, you know, in New York, I live here. And I asked him if this, because in the GQ one, there was a lot of different guys on the cover. And I was like, does this guy sell well? He was like, yeah, it's selling good. Yeah, it's selling good. And I was like, does he sell well? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, he looked kind of like you. You could make him money. And I was like, thanks.
But despite all the fame, they are still grounded. The cast had nothing but praise for lead actress Shailene Woodley and her affinity for giving hugs.
I'd say it was like 40 plus. Can't get enough. I want more. Seriously, some shame and stuff.
Honestly, not too many because I've just been trying to keep my immune system up.
Yeah, Shay and I are like, I mean, we're sisters. I mean, she's the little sister I never had, and we keep in touch. We talk every day almost, and you know, we're blessed to have each other because Shay is one of those amazingly grounded, real human beings, and that's very hard to find in Hollywood. I mean, I don't know people who are like that who are 40, and this girl's 23 years old, and you just forget that she's so young because there's such a rich quality about her.
Now let's look back at Bollywood to see what the box office numbers have in store for us.
What's up guys, I'm Nafisa Sharma and welcome to Bollywood Box Office. इस हफ्ते हमने देखी Hunter. Now let me give you a little dope on this movie. Well, this movie did not get a release date for quite some time and it also did not have any superstar that featured in it. Now considering all these facts, I must say that Hunter had a pretty decent opening weekend. Let's have a look at the collections. On Friday, Hunter collected 1.45 crores. On Saturday, Hunter collected 1.80 crores. And on Sunday, Hunter collected 2 crores. The total collection for Hunter was 5.25 crores. Well, now let's see if the collections for Hunter increase or they just drop and the movie flops. And that's not all. I'm also going to talk about another movie, NH10, which released last week, and the opening weekend collection for NH10 was 12.95 crores. Now we all know that this was a woman-oriented movie and it was the first time that Anushka Sharma took to production, and I must say that such movies should be made more often. So the total collection for NH10 for the first 10 days is 24.80 crores, and I absolutely loved this movie. I think such movies should be made more often. That's all from Bollywood Box Office from my side. I'm going to see you guys next week. Until then, bye guys.
So you just saw how the box office numbers of NH10 have been soaring. But if you ask the critic Kamal Arkan, he has another story. In his review of the movie, KRK said NH10 would not make more than 15 to 20 crores. He also thinks that the film somehow had a bearing on India's cricket match against Bangladesh. He tweeted, "Don't blame Indian team today because they are playing this match after watching depressing film. Hashtag NH10 so they all are depressed. Hashtag India versus Bangladesh." The thing is, if the film really was all that bad, we get his comments, but the fact is that respectable critics have praised NH10. In his review, Rajiv Masan said, "For extended portions of the film, I found myself holding my breath, concerned for the safety of the protagonists. Singh transports you front and center to the heart of the action." Mayank Shekhar reviewed NH10 and said, "What you're left with are some seriously startling scenes and images that rattle you off your theater seat." Should we take the reviews of this man called KRK seriously? How can we respect a man who swears at a woman's film, or any film for that matter? Like you read on 9xe.com, KRK swore at Anushka's film, and he did this not once, but 6 times. In his 15-minute review, he spends close to 12 minutes just disclosing the film's entire storyline. Like seriously, everything. Only 3 minutes are spent reviewing the movie. Apart from swearing at the makers, he disses a scene where Anushka smokes a cigarette next to her attacker. Now the other critics have lauded this scene for showing an actress in a new light. Critic Anirudh Guha said, "This scene is a marvelous moment that breaks gender stereotypes." But what else can you expect from KRK, a man who has constantly put down women with his offensive tweets? In his rant, he ignored the fact that the film moves away from portraying the heroine as a damsel in distress. Instead, he calls out director Navdeep Singh for making the plotline too convenient. Of course, he used the choicest words to do that. While respected critics like Anupama Chopra gave NH10 3.5 stars and Raja Sen gave it 4 out of 5 stars, in KRK's esteemed opinion, the film deserved only 1 star. As if hitting out Anushka's maiden venture as a producer was not enough, he had to make a personal remark too. He tweeted, "Mary Bai, at I'm V. Kohli, if you will spend your 75% time for your love and her film, then you will get out like this only, and my prediction never fail. According to my source, at Anushka Sharma has reached to Australia last night, so how should poor Virat Kohli play good cricket without energy?" Well, looks like KRK's sources are the voices in his head because Anushka is nowhere near Australia. She's in another country altogether. This man really needs a reality check. But what's really annoying is that we think nothing of filing FIRs against people who swear at other famous people with their knowledge and in their presence, but something like swearing during a film review goes unnoticed. Looks like we really need to get our priorities right. KRK, hope you've tuned in. And I know you guys continue to tune into the show and check out our site 9xe.com and also our YouTube channel. Also, you totally should download the 9xe app on your Android and iOS phones to get the latest updates from the world of entertainment. That's all from me. I'll see you guys on Friday with another amazing episode of 9xe The Show. Bye. Mwah.